How I would drink at home without my ex-wife knowing I was truly an alcoholic. So I would always come home after work with food for her, and I would always have a small bottle with me. I never bought big bottles. If I bought a fifth, I would keep that in the car, or I would stop by. There's a Taco Bell that was on Beach Boulevard. I'd stop there. I'd stop in at 7-Eleven, get a pint, and I would come home and I would be drinking. And I would just be smiling. I would be staying away from her. I would always have food because I had to do something to kind of mask the smell. And I was always kind of in a good mood. She was a fucking stoner, so it didn't really matter. And I would just base it off of how stoned she was. And if she was kind of wrecked, I would be like, okay, I'm going back to 7-Eleven. Do you want anything? I would always find reasons to leave. And I'd either go back to the bottle I would have in my truck and I would drink that. If I didn't have any alcohol there, I would get some at 7-Eleven. There was always liquor. I was always drinking liquor because I could chew gum after that. I'd come home with like slushies. I was always finding reasons to leave after I got home. And that was my time to go out and just keep drinking. I wouldn't drink around her. I didn't want her saying, hey, you're having to be drinking a lot, or notice how much I am drinking. I would hide bottles. I would hide bottles on the way walking upstairs to our front door, and I would put them in like the planter, and I would hide them in the planter and try and remember the next day, but it would be like weeks. And all of a sudden I have like bottles falling out, and I'm trying to like clean them up when she's not around to go throw them in the trash. I did everything I could to hide that I was alcoholic. And this is what it's like as an addict. Like if you have an alcoholic that you're living with, you're not gonna fully know, because we're gonna do our best to hide it from you, but we're sloppy. And you just have to look for some of the signs. And again, I share for educational purposes only. I am a recovering cocaine and alcoholic addict. And the more that we share, the more that we educate, the more that we remind people that there is also no right or wrong way of getting sober. You gotta want it. You gotta find what works for you. Whether it is going into rehab, inpatient treatment, or outpatient treatment, download Sunflower Sober. It's tagged down below. Link is in the bio. Find a therapist, a doctor, a psychiatrist, get on the right meds. Go to an AA meeting, an NA meeting, an Al-Anon meeting. Go to all the meetings and then some, but don't give up. Find what works for you and keep going forward one day at a time, and I believe in you, and you got this.